Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video for the ladies out there today and really just describe to you how your life should be led by Christ. And let me just read a little bit of what I wrote here. Your Father in heaven does not control your life, but leads your life with grace and guidance. He leads you to holiness and green pastures. He leads you to peace and a firm foundation. Your Father in heaven is perfect, yet he allows you the opportunity to have free will in your life as his daughter. He leads you instead of controlling you. And here's the thing about Jesus. Jesus is perfect. Jesus is perfect. Jesus is going to give you divine guidance that is going to lead you to the right direction in life. Yet, God does not force his way into your life. He does not force anything upon you. He guides you and he plants seeds and he protects you and he loves you. And when you follow him, he is going to bless you and he's going to lead you into such an amazing direction. But God never controls this. God does control it, but what I mean is God doesn't take away our free will either. We have free will to really do as we please, but our life is not going to be good if we retaliate away from God. Our life is going to be good when we allow God to actually lead our lives. But he doesn't control our lives. He gives us free will. And in fact, even when we follow God, even when we are pursuing a path of holiness and righteousness, he doesn't control our lives even then. He opens up opportunities, he opens up doors, he gives us blessings, and he gives us things that we can do in the world. But he doesn't control everything. He doesn't control your entire life. He allows you to have the free will to make your own decisions. And in fact, when you're living in holiness and righteousness, he's going to open up some amazing opportunities for you. And you don't necessarily have to take all those opportunities, but he's going to open them up. And the point of this message is, if your perfect and holy Father doesn't attempt to control everything that you do, then neither should your imperfect husband or imperfect earthly father or imperfect brother or just men in the world in general. Ladies, if you have controlling men in your lives, if you have men that are trying to control you, then they are not doing the right thing. Men, children of God, should be leading their wives, should be leading their sisters and their mothers and their daughters. And the difference, though, is these men, and of course I am a man, I am not perfect by any means. There are women that are better leaders than men in this world because they are farther along on their journey in faith. And that is the truth. That is the truth. There are women that could lead me better at certain points in my life than I could ever lead them. And I hope now where I'm personally at in my journey, that I'm able to lead women in a wonderful and amazing way. But the reality is, the one that should be leading all of us, including earthly men, is Jesus Christ. You know, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is where our leadership should come from. And the reality is, there's women out there that are dating men, or that are with men, or even married to men in some cases, where they are able to be better leaders than the man because they're in a closer relation with God. Now, men do have amazing leadership qualities, but the reality is, not every man is born to be a leader. And there's men too that do lead, but they lead out of things that are not from God. They lead out of fear, they lead out of anger, they lead out of like punishment, when, you know, God leads out of love and forgiveness and compassion And God does have wrath too, but his wrath is to teach us things, and his wrath is never unjustified. And also too, God's wrath is his judgment, not the judgment of men. You know, if I were to inflict my wrath upon somebody, it comes from me, not from God. And so, like, the reality is, really, when you are looking for a man, look for one that is actually genuinely going to lead you through love and holiness. Do not look for a man that is leading you out of aggression or leading you out of just worldly things. Look for a man that is going to lead you the way Christ would lead you. And the thing about worldly men is they are not Jesus. They are followers of Jesus. Even a follower of Jesus Christ is not perfect. So that's why you always need Jesus first and foremost, and that's why you need a relationship with your Father first and foremost. Because no matter who your husband ends up being, he is not going to be perfect. He is not going to be able to sustain your fulfilledness. He's not going to be able to make you happy every single second of the day. He's not going to be able to be super husband all the time, whereas, Jesus will be, super father. He'll be your super father all the time. So the message here really today, ladies, and I just wanted you to hear this from an earthly guy, and even a man who I am far in my faith, I would feel like, and I'm growing my relationship with God every day. Yet even I can't lead you the way that Jesus leads you. So just do not let men control your life. Like, allow men to lead you when they are holy men. Yes, allow men that are approved of by your Father in heaven to lead you. But also understand that they are meant to lead you, not control you. It's true. They are meant to lead, not control. Nobody should be in control of another human being. And that goes for, you women out there should not be controlling your husbands either. That is a no-no as well. So it goes both ways. This advice can apply to anybody. But I really want to speak to the ladies out there, because I think there's so much. I think it's important for the ladies to hear from a man that they are not to be controlled, they are to be led. That is really the reality. You are to be led, not controlled, but led.